Like a staple dish or comfort food, slice-of-life dramas, with their relatability, community-focused lens, and positive vibes, never lose their place in the audience's heart. Here are some of our recommendations for underrated slice-of-life gems that hopefully will speak to your soul. Number 1. Move to Heaven. Based on the essay anthology Things Left Behind, Move to Heaven is a show that dealt with the difficult topic of trauma through a gentle and hopeful lens. Our protagonist is 20-year-old Han Go-ru, who works for his father's company, the titular Move to Heaven, which specializes in collecting and delivering goods left by the deceased to the bereaved family. The plot begins when Guru's father passes away, and his guardianship transfers to his formerly estranged uncle and ex-convict, Cho Sang-gu. Being forced to work as a duo, they discover the complicated life stories of the recently deceased unveiled through items within their rooms. As always, there's a catch. Not only is Sang-gu motivated by the inheritance money to take on the responsibility to care for Guru for 3 months, but he's also moonlighting as an underground MMA fighter with a lackadaisical attitude that strongly clashes with Sang-gu's orderly mindset. Move to Heaven is the journey of 2 incompatible characters who help families heal their pain while healing from their own. The topic of trauma may be daunting, but the astounding performances by Tang Jun-sang as Guru and Lee Jae-hoon as Sang-gu immediately hooked viewers. With the help of the writers' respectful characterization, Tang Jun-sang's portrayal of an individual with Asperger's syndrome was nuanced and tasteful. Guru is not a one-dimensional character, who is only defined by his struggle to understand the outside world with Asperger's syndrome. He also possesses his sharp mind, keen observation, and a strong commitment to doing the right thing, which the series never fails to shine the spotlight on. Meanwhile, despite first appearing as a crass, sardonic, and inconsiderate person, Sang-gu's character development and Lee Jae-hoon's convincing acting have endeared him so much that viewers are rooting for him to have a brighter future by the end of the show. Overall, Move to Heaven is a poignant, heartwarmingly optimistic, sentimental, and occasionally amusing exploration of humanity, with multidimensional characters and excellent acting, that finds its way into your heart and stays there, long after you finish watching it. Number 2. Racket Boys. This is another drama with Tang Jun-sang as the lead role, but this time, he plays a middle school baseball star player, brimming with potential and determination for the major league. Our story begins as Hae-kang's family moves from Seoul to the countryside because of his dad's death, who receives an offer to coach the Haenam-so Middle School's badminton club for small competitions. Typical of any underdog story, the badminton club used to be a nationwide level team, but has been stagnant for the last 10 years. Admittedly, the show does not delve much into the technical aspect of badminton, but it makes up for it with its spirited and earnest cast. It all starts with Hae-kang's inability to live without the internet. Truly a nightmare. And ends with him joining the badminton team in exchange for a Wi-Fi router.
대신 내가 이기면 야구 시켜줘. 안 돼. 야구는 안 돼. 쌤. 그럼 와이파이라도 깔아주든가. 콜?
Hae-kang's fish-out-of-water storyline as a city kid is hilarious as he learns to live and become friends with unique personalities of the country folk. Capable Captain Bang Yoon-dam, played by Son Sang-yeon, hipster wannabe Na Woo-chan, played by Choi Hyun-wook, and earnest youngest member Lee Yong-tae, played by Kim Kang-hoon. It is easy to become emotionally invested in watching the crew grow as individuals and a team, to eventually bring home the gold medal.
헐! 셋!
With the guidance of Coach Yoon and head coach Bae, Woo-chan slowly overcame his insecurity as a bench warmer and learned to utilize his strength in his later redemption arc. In-sol, who is an arrogant rule stickler class president, slowly reveals himself as a simple boy with a dream of becoming a badminton player. Our main lead Hae-kang's decision to join the badminton team makes him rediscover his pure love for the sport. Youthful, energetic, sometimes clumsy, but always charming, Racket Boys is a vitamin pill for a rainy day that will no doubt make you smile from ear to ear. Number 3. Mi-sang. Next on the list is a critically acclaimed yet still severely underrated and thought-provoking workplace drama, Mi-sang. Our underdog male lead, Jung Gu-rae, has been playing Go since he was a small child, and when his dreams to continue being a professional Go player fail, Gu-rae has no choice but to immediately find other jobs. Although he landed an internship role with a huge corporation, One International, his lack of any well-known university diploma and language fluency forced him to overcome people's judgmental opinions and prove himself as a capable, perseverant employee. Just like how Mi-sang's rating rises after each episode and receives its deserved praise, Jang Gu-rae grows from an employee being dismissed and mistreated by his colleagues and supervisors to a diligent go-getter who has successfully impressed his supervisors. As inspiring as Jang Gae-rae's career trajectory was to the audience, Mi-sang also depicts the difficulties all the cast members face in the harsh corporate world, which we almost all must enter at some point. If you are curious about what it's like to work in the corporate world, or just want to find solidarity for your sad working life, look no further than Mi-sang. With its realistic storyline about gender discrimination, power struggles, personal vengeance, and employees being overlooked because of their qualifications and being taken credit for their work by the boss. Although constrained in the office setting, cinematography and staging were stunning under director Kim Won-suk's expert sense of flow and flair, which won him the Baeksang Best TV Director. With engaging performances, our male lead Im Si-won as Jang Gae-rae won Baeksang Best TV New Actor, and actor Lee Sung-min as Section Chief Oh Sang-sik also won Baeksang Best TV Actor. A winner of critics' approval in the heart of the audience, Mi-sang proves itself to be a timeless office drama that connects, sympathizes, and encourages viewers in their own career paths. Before we get to the final entry, let's check out some honorable mentions. My Liberation Notes. A beautiful series that's guaranteed to move your hearts and reflect the everyday struggles that a lot of working people will be able to relate with. Be melodramatic. A personal favorite that I've mentioned numerous times. The series has an excellent sense of humor that you can find nowhere else, a female-centric plotline, and some realistic yet inspiring storytelling. Because This Is My First Life. While there are some issues in the final episodes, this series is an awe-inspiring one that delivers both meaningful moments and some rather hilarious ones. It is something that you will always crave a rewatch over. Live. Starring Lee Kwang-soo, yet unlike his other works, this one isn't a comedy. Instead, it's about the hardship and powerlessness of being police in Korea, and is so beautifully developed, it's hard not to bawl over and fall in love with it. Finally, the fourth series of today is number 4, My First Love. Lastly, My First Love is a coming-of-age story about a 20-something guy, Yoon Tae-oh, and his 4 freeloaders. His childhood best friend and old crush Hang Sung-gi, his college friend So Do-hyun, a childhood friend that drifted apart Oh Ga-rin, and close friend Cho-hoon. You guessed it. It's a friend-to-lover trope in the middle of a love triangle kind of romance. This young adult drama's premise is reminiscent of Friends, as all the main characters have to crash in Yoon Tae-oh's grandfather's house for various reasons. Han Sung-i's house is being foreclosed, and even her possessions were moved to another owner. Cho-hoon has to leave his house with nothing but his mother's dress and heels, because his father is unhappy with his musical career. My First Love's biggest strength is its character-driven nature and humor. There are many childish interactions and arguments between the characters, which will no doubt make you laugh. The characters' yearning to grow up, experience the world their own way, and find love is very relatable as well. We can see our young adult years in Ga-rin's arc, as a coddled child learning to broaden her horizons by adjusting to normal lives with others, or Cho-hoon's positivity despite struggles against his family to pursue being a musical actor.
올림픽 신기록입니다!
As for the romance aspect, even if you're not a fan of love triangles or find the will they won't they between the main characters too cumbersome, worry not, because the secondary love line is super cute too. Cho-hoon and Oh Ga-rin are a perfect example of a healthy romantic relationship, where two people are communicative, supportive, and affectionate with each other. What about you? Have you watched any of these series or have others to recommend? Let us know down below in the comment section. And if you want more videos like this, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Bbali Drama. See ya!